Hi there, welcome to the Barbara Young channel. Welcome to my Friday Sews. First of all, just like to start by saying thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews. So what have I been doing? Nothing, haven't made anything, but I have done a bit of thrifting and I found a whole bunch of patterns. Yes, that's right, you heard me. I went thrifting and got some patterns. These ones. I've got 6 of them here. So what I think I'll do is I'll go through them one at a time and show you what I found. So first up is pattern New Look 6750, which is a lovely sort of wrap dress that has really quite a nice detail to it on that front. So it's got a front curve. Can be made with long sleeves or without sleeves. I must admit I do like the version that the model has on with the long sleeves. That sits really nicely. It's that nice plain coloured one. It's almost, I'm not sure what that is. What I'll do, I'll put my glass on and have a quick read of the back. Now this says it is a Mrs. wrap dress and it is sizes 10 to 22. And the suggested fabrics are chalet, charmeuse, is it? Cotton lawn, crepe, crepe de chine, double georgettes, gingham and silky types, and voile. And then lining, cotton blends or lining fabrics. Marvellous. So it is lined to some extent by the looks of it. I imagine that's probably on the top section that it's going to be lined. And then it's not lined on that bottom section, which has got that lovely curve on it. So yeah, that looks like a really nice dress. I really like the look of that. And I'll just let you know when these patterns are from, because they are all from different times. This is from 2023, this one is. Reading something different then. 2023, so this is quite a new one. So I imagine you can probably still get hold of that one. But yeah. That's really nice. I like that. New Look 6750. Next up is Simplicity 9125, which is that one, which looks like it's some almost like overalls. So what does this call it? It calls it a Mrs. maxi dress and long or short jumpsuit with bodice variations. So actually it's a jumpsuit, but you can be sewn up to be a dress as well with a variation on the neckline. Yeah, I quite like the look of that. Now I'm not really one for doing things like jumpsuits and stuff like that. They're not normally what's in my my basket, as it were, for things to do, but I just quite like the way that looked. It looked a bit different, so yeah, I got that. So let's have a look at what it says on the back. Mrs. maxi dress and long or short jumpsuit with bodice variations, and the fabrics are batiks, chalet, chambray, cotton types, crepe back satin, crepe de chine, soft lightweight linen types, lightweight poplin, lightweight sateen, silky types, interlock, jersey, spandex blends. So actually quite a lot of stuff. You can make it from quite a lot of different things, and it goes from extra extra small to extra extra large, which is size 4 to size 26. If that really means anything, but I mean, you know what we're like, you know, you don't take it on ceremony that what will fit. You actually measure and work it out. So that is the Simplicity 9125, and I think I would actually make the jumpsuit like what the model is. Actually, those two are the same model. I'm pretty darn sure of it, the same model. And she does model them very well. So yeah, there we go. Simplicity 9125, I think, as a jumpsuit with those long trouser leg for it. Okay, and this one, by the way, is from 2020. So again, might still be available somewhere, you never know. Okay, the next one is New Look 6577, which is a just for knits. Now, that one, which I think looks really great. It is a top sort of looks like for stretchy tops. You can have a little sleeve on it, a long sleeve. You know, this would be really good because looking at the way that these are for like pattern A, if you made it a certain length, you can make it a bit longer and it could be more like a tunic top. And if it's made out of a stretchy thing, you can get away with, you know, having it a little bit tight or maybe a little bit baggy, and it's just gonna be really relaxing as a sort of tunic top, isn't it? Marvelous. I like that. So what does this say about it? So it is 7 sizes in one. We go from size 6 to size 18, and the suggested fabrics, stretch knit only, jersey, power mesh, stretch lace, stretch velvet. It's got the stretch guide on the side there, so be able to work out what that would be useful for. Yeah, I like that. I think any one of those would be good. Actually, if anything, I'd probably not do the one with the long sleeves, but do them with either outer sleeve or this little cap sleeve almost sort of thing that it's got going on there. So yeah, I really like the look of that one. And this is from, when was this one from? Can I see a date on here? This is from 2018, so that's a little bit older. There you go. Yeah, practice my sewing of knits because I don't do knits very often, so I think that would be really nice, especially with that loose neck that it's got on there, that cowl neck. That looks really nice. Next up is McCall's 7533, which is a dress. There we go. This one, does it say what it is? Mrs. Women's Dresses. Fitted dresses have back invisible, zipper and sleeve variations, shaped hemline. So yeah, we get a variation on the hem and sleeves. It looks like one of them or maybe a couple of them have got over top patterns, you know, so you've got like a see-through layer that goes over the top maybe. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. What's it say about fabrics? Suggested fabrics: challis, crepe, stable knits, and then it says for patterns DNF, shears or lace. So obviously, yes, they've got that overlay, lining fabrics, just says lining fabrics, and it goes from sizes 8 to 16 for the misses, and then 18W to 24W for the women's. So there we go. Yeah, I like that. It's nice. I like a dress because it's not too clingy, and I can probably, yeah, the length of it comes down to the knee, and that's the sort of length I like. So yeah, I reckon that'll be a nice slightly more summery dress, but I do like the style of that. So yeah, McCall's 7533. Now, before I show you the next pattern, I forgot to tell you how old this McCall's one is. So let's have a look, see if there's a date on here. 2017. So quickly moving on to the next pattern, which is Simplicity 1667, which is a brilliant one. I really do quite like this. It's like 2 different top styles and a pair of pants as well, or trousers as we would say here in the UK. Well, I'll just use pants. So yeah, I do like that. I like the look of that, especially patterns C and D. It looks like it's a more tailored look on it, but then you could have it so you make, let's say, pattern D and have pattern B over the top if you make it slightly large, so you've got 2 tops in one with a pair of pants. It's marvellous. I like that. So what does this say about it? It says here, Mrs. Pants and Tops, fabrics, jerseys, matter jerseys, laundered silk rayons, silk linen, and then for the tops, also in charmeuse, crepe de chine, jacquards, double georgette, and then for the pants in lightweight denim, poplin, sateen, soft lightweight linen, linen blends. So yeah, marvellous. And this goes from sizes extra, extra small to extra, extra large, which doesn't sound a lot, but like for the tops, that goes from 29.5 inch bust to 48 inch bust. And with the waist, it goes from 22 inch waist to 41.5 inch waist. So yeah, that's a real stunner, that is. I like that. That'll be very versatile, I think. Hopefully it will be versatile anyway. So looking forward to maybe having a go at that sometime for the summer. And of course, I forgot to say what year this is from. This one is Simplicity 1667 is from 2013. So a little while ago. There you go. Now the last one that I've got here is a New Look pattern. And this is New Look 6918. But I guarantee if you look for this on the internet, you'll not find this particular pattern. I know this because I've had a very good look myself and I can't find it. This does appear to be, let's say, a vintage pattern. It is this one, New Look 6918. And this is sizes 8 to 18. And it's 6 sizes in one, it says, and you have a shirt and a skirt. And yeah, it's very, very different. I'd almost say it looks like it's something from the 80s. Now this has been cut out, but all the pieces are there. I have gone through it and double checked, so I do have all the pieces, which is brilliant. So I could make this, and I do intend to make it because it is something very different. Whether it be right for me, whether it's going to look right to me, I don't know. But it's definitely got what I think is a very early 80s vibe to it. So I think I could quite safely call this a vintage pattern. Now, the skirts are quite long. I wouldn't want them that long. I'd actually cut them shorter. I'd have them a lot shorter, just down onto the knee. But I imagine if you use the right materials, this could have quite a bit of swish to it and sway. So what's it say on here? Suggested fabrics. Both views, shirts and skirts. Cotton, crepe, silk, shantung, I think that is, viscose and synthetics. And then it's got here both view skirts, jersey and lightweight wool. So there we go. So it's, yeah, 2 different styles of shirt, one with a full collar, one with a little collar, and that skirt, which I say I would make definitely shorter. And I did have a look to see if there's a date on this, and I can't find a date anywhere on this. All I know is that this packaging, the size of the envelope and the coding on it doesn't come up with anything. If I put New Look 6918, the completely different top comes up on the internet. So I don't know when this is from, but like I say, to hazard a guess, due to the way that the patterns, the styling looks, I pretty much say that's early 80s. So yeah, I really do quite like this. Some people think it's probably awful, but I am looking forward to having a go at that one. Not sure when, but definitely want to have a go with it. So there we go. That was my pattern haul. Now, as some of you may know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm currently working on Simplicity 9742. That one, the one that the model's wearing, view A. So I'm giving that a go. I've done my mock-up. I've done what I think I need to do for the mock-up, and I don't think I need to really do much more, maybe a few tweaks here and there. But the thing about it is that I was looking through my stash of material and I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to use or that I've got enough material for. So as much as it pains me to have to do it, I have gone and bought some material. I don't like to buy material, not new material. I very rarely do it nowadays. I try not to, but I have done for this one. So I've really got to make sure I get it right because I want it to come out nice. And I've got this material. Now this looks like quite bulky, like I've got quite a lot. It's only about, I think it's about 3 meters. I'm sure it's only about 3 meters that I've got of all this stuff. Look at that. That is just lovely. Now this is a viscose. It is 100% viscose, but it's a viscose twill. So I suppose it's a little bit more weight in it. It's not quite so lightweight, but it's still got that drapiness that I want. I still want it to have that really floaty drapiness, and it has. So, and that's what I wanted because of the way that the gathering is and the way that skirt sits. And I know it looks like on the envelope, it looks like I should be using something a little more structured, and it does say cotton poplin, put my teeth back in. It does say batiks, chambray, cottons, gauze, linen, silky types. But this is silky type, isn't it? Call that silky type. Maybe I get away with it, but it's definitely floaty. And I just decided I wanted it to be floaty for this one. So yeah, I got three meters of this. I was hoping to get away with 2, and if I'd been able to get away with 2, I could have got it on one of my other fabrics, but I needed a bit more. I needed near that 3 meters for it. So there we go, partly because of the skirt section. So there we are. That's a lovely pattern. It's an autumnal pattern. It's meant to be autumn leaves, so yeah, with that on a white background. But I do like that. That looks absolutely lovely. So looking forward to be able to get on with that particular pattern and that project now that I've got some material for it. Of course, it's not going to come along quickly, so don't expect it to suddenly appear for next week, because it might not be done by that time, because I'm going to take my time over it, make sure I get it right. So there we go. Fabric for my Simplicity 9742 dress. So there you go. That was my week. Nothing made, nothing sorted, nothing really produced. A bit of thrifting that resulted in some patterns. Now, yes, I do try to save pennies and not spend at thrift shops so much, and trying to sort of, you know, reel that in. But when I saw these, I thought, well, there's a whole bunch there. I'm going to go for it. And these 6 patterns cost me £3. They were 50p each. And as that one being, you know, like a vintage one, yeah, I like that a lot. So yeah, and of course I did have to spend on my fabric as well, but other than that, I have to keep it reined in. Life wise, nothing's happened, nothing's changed, everything is just still plodding on like it does. And yeah, the weather's been a bit dull as well. We've had the grey, because that's all I've been looking at when I look out the window at the sky. It's just grey, so there's just the grey, no sunshine, but there we go, never mind. That's how it is. Hopefully the sun will manage to poke through at some point before too long and give us a bit of a show, but there we go. So that's it really. That's all I've got to show you this week. A few thrifted patterns and some material. So onwards for next week, hopefully, with maybe something else, something different made. So if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Just click that little icon down there. Subscribe, and that way you'll get notification when my videos come out, especially if you click that bell icon. Please do comment. I do love reading your comments. It's always nice to hear what you're thinking and what your thoughts are, and also what you've been up to. And if you wish to comment between yourselves in the comment section, then please do, because that's how we come together to make those connections. So I think it's just left me to say thank you very much for watching, and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.